Sulochana talk. Last time, we read The Heart, Lungs, and Blood, this book, but I had to finish early, and I was in reading speech. And I was going to go to noisy talking, but to refresh in our minds, let's do breathing. Start by the beginning to refresh in our minds. If you haven't read the other books I've read, then you should go to them. Yeah. So I'm going to do breathing and speech now. Breathing and speech. The voice box. Every breath sends air through the voice box, or larynx. This is in the front of the neck, between the throat, above the windpipe, below, inside two stiff stripes that stick out, one on each side, thin shells. They are called the vocal cords or vocal folds, and they make the sound of your voice right here. These two. Quiet breathing. The voice box is made from curved plates or tough flexible cartilages. The biggest of these forms clutch. The apple, a Bam's apple, in front of the neck. At the front of the neck, both males and females have the Adam apple, but is usually more noticeable in adult males. The cartilage plate supports the vocal cords and are moved by neck muscles. Try this. The vocal cords are angled up slightly so they work best breathing out. As air leaves the lungs. Try to speak while you're breathing in. It's much more difficult. I tried that before because we were in this before, but it's super hard. I can't do that. So yeah, it is very difficult. The view in the throat with the laryngoscope, a telescope-like device, shows the vocal cords are pulled together from the street with a narrow slit between the air passes. So this is how this looks like, the vocal cords. So this is the little slit in between, and these are like your lungs. This is just like the down part, like here. So in the down part, it has to come like up for the lungs, so that's why it shows this little slit, and then down there it'll show the lungs. But yeah, this is the little slit with this, and these are the vocal cords. Okay, now we're gonna go to where we were last time. Noisy talking. Noisy talking. When a person speaks, muscles move the vocal cords together as they almost touch. Air flows up through the narrow slits between them and makes them shake quickly or vibrate. The vibration creates the sound of the voice to make the sound higher in pitch. The muscles strengthen with the vocal cords longer and tighter. For the louder sound, the lungs send up more air faster. As the sounds come up and out, they are alerted by air spaces in the nose and mouth, and by the position of the tongue. Check the lips. This is how you form nearly spoken words. Why you have a unique voice. Base of the tongue. So this is the base. So this is all the way. That's the base. The point is the false vocal cord. So it's like not like real. It's like false, like it's a part of the vocal cords, but not like the vocal cords. So it's a part of it, but it's not like the vocal cords. Keratin of the larynx. So that's a keratin, like what these fingernails are, these fingernails mean. So that's what it's made out of, keratin. fingernails are made out of keratin. This is made out of keratin. Bone, you know, like when dinosaurs have those things, or antelope, those are made out of keratins. Yeah, so lots of things are made out of keratins. Okay. And this is, yeah, so lots of things, but bones and things outside grown. But what about inside? What is inside bones and things made out of? Because I know the outsides are sturdy, right? Keratin, like your fingernails. But what happens in the inside? What are your bones made out of? Well, here it says it's made out of cartilage of Lorax or something, whatever it is. And this is the glottis gap between cords. So these are the gaps, you know, in the vocal cords. There's a gap here, right? It's called the glottis gap, and it's between the cords, vocal cords. So those are vocal cords, and the windpipe is there. And I will show you how to use the editing of the pictures. Yep. This reel from the rear through the back of the neck shows the voice box cut away to reveal the vocal cords, which are enfolding on each side of the airway. And you already saw it. Animals versus humans. Ooh, we already did that one for the last one, but let's do another one. The champion noisemaker on land is the howler monkey of South America. A howler monkey whoops and yells dawn dusk to warn other howlers to stay away. It is great. Its great whoop is made even louder by its huge box and throat. Its treetop howls can be heard more than 3 miles, 5 kilometers away. That's big compared to us. Breathing problems. Focus on health. Focus on health, breathing problems. Okay, same day. Body reactions. Breathing is so important that the body has many automatic natural reactions to keep it going. If an object gets into the throat or run by the chest, abdomen muscles suddenly blast air at high pressure from the lungs and out through the mouth. This action, known as a cough, usually makes the vocal cords rattle, so it blows the objects away from the system. Oh, so when you cough or hatchoo, it's just the burst of energy. So, yeah, those are probably germs or something, you know, pressure. Hatchoo. It says hatchoo right here. I'm not actually hatchooing for fake. Not fake. Not fake. Hatchoo. A sneeze is similar to a cough, except that air blasts through the nose. Yep, definitely through the nose. Sneezing can be caused by dirty air or by too much mucus inside the nose due to a cold or an allergy, such as hay fever. An allergy is when the body reacts to a substance that is normally harmless as if it were poisonous. Breathing difficulties. Sometimes the air tubes in the lungs narrow, making breathing difficult and wheezy. This can also be caused by the allergy. The wheezing and shortness of breath is known as asthma. You have to think some kind of thing I learned. Yeah. Let's learn about asthma. We shall learn. Learning is great. Yep, we gotta learn about it. Other kind of medicine can be breathed in regularly to pretend to prevent asthma microbiology in the lungs. The condition as I don't know this word. Dad, I don't know this word.
Turn. In the lung condition.
It's right here.
Emphysema.
Emphysema? You think it's emphysema, but you don't know for sure. Okay, we think it's emphysema, but we don't know for sure. Yeah, so we think. Emphysema, the tiny alveoli, see page 9, becomes weak, stretching, and merging into bigger, thicker, while air spaces. This causes shortness of the breath because there is less area to take in oxygen, and the thicker barrier is for it to get through. Germs in the system. The diluted lining of respiratory system can be invaded by germs. Harmful microbes such as bacteria and viruses. This may lead to infections including colds in the nose, bronchitis, in main airways, and pneumonia in smallest air tubes of the alveoli. Influenza or the flu often starts like a bad cold, but can also affect the main airways on the lungs. The body can usually fight off the cold or even influenza, but medicine may be needed for serious cases for bronchitis or pneumonia. No smoking. Nope, we don't smoke. No smoking in our family. Smoke and cartridges are in pipes cause serious and long-term harm in many parts of the respiratory system. It can also cause infections, tumors, and cancers. No smoking for us. Face masks help to protect against dust and floating particles, which only log the diluted airways and alveoli in the lungs, but may also cause scarring and cancerous changes. So don't dig in the dirt or go to a like dusty area because it's like smoking, except it doesn't involve paper and lighters. It's just smoke, Like this picture, like this comes to the air, and then you breathe it. Yeah, so that's why I wear a face mask. Dad, what are you reading? Oh, Daddy's reading another book too. Dad's reading another book. I'm here with my dad in the library. Erie Public Library. Okay, the circulatory. Wait, what? I'm not sure. Dad, is this circulatory or something?
Circulatory system.
Oh.
Circle.
Oh.
Circulate.
Oh. The circulatory system.
Circulatory.
Circulatory system. Circulatory system. 2 routes. After oxygen enters the blood, it travels through the circulatory system. The blood is sent around the body to deliver essential oxygen to every tiny part. But there are actually 2 routes for the blood to circulate: pulmonary circulatory system and sympathetic circulation. I mean circulation. I got circulatory system all in me. It's circulation. It's circulation. Okay, so I'm going to continue that again. Primary circulation and the cymatic circulation. Collecting oxygen, pulmonary circulation in the lungs. Oh, those blue cans. Hey, first time, you know? Your first day. Then you might not even know about it. The primary journey is from the heart and lungs back and is very quick since the heart is directly between the lungs and the blood vessels join them are very short. Blood flowing to the lungs and the heart is in low oxygen. It picks up fresh supplies of oxygen in the lungs. Then it returns straight to the heart. However, the heart will be two muscular pumps that are connected side by side. Blood's going out of the lungs, leaves from the right side pump, but it flows back to the left side pump. Thousands of miles of blood vessels spread through every part at any moment, 3/4 of blood in the veins and 1/20 in the capital letters. Pulmonary circulation in the lungs, heart, arterial, main artery, vena cave, main vein, pulmonary artery, vein in the thigh, arterial artery, and vein in the shin, pulmonary arteries in the foot. So those are just veins. Those are telling of the difference of veins, like all the veins in the foot, and it's telling where the heart is, and the main artery, and the main vein, and the pulmonary circuits in the lungs. Yeah, so it's just telling about them. It's telling where they are. Daddy, what are you laughing about? He's reading a song, but like I already told you. This is the human body, and this is what they're talking about. Yep, vein, heart, you know. Microbody. Almost every tiny part of the body is next to blood vessels. A few parts do not have vessels on their own. An example, lens in the eyes. However, it is small enough pea size for the oxygen and nutrients to reach it by sleeping or diffusing from around. During a contract operation, the misty part of the eye lens are here on the monitor. It is removed by just a few blood vessels since the lens has no blood supply of its own. So, yeah, not too many blood supplies on the eye, is it? Looks like they're removing it, I think. Every microscopic cell in the body needs supplies of oxygen and energy brought by the blood. Delivering oxygen. The left side pump of the heart sends oxygen-rich blood on much longer journey, cymatic circuits to deliver its oxygen all around the body. On its own return to the blood is no oxygen. It flows into the heart right side pump. From here it goes off to the lungs and go to double circuits. It is complete around every minute of life. Top tips. Sometimes when we sit or lean awkwardly, we feel tingling, numbnesses, or pins and needles. This is a warning that the tingling body part is clogged, so blood cannot flow through it properly. To solve this, move, rub, stretch, and exercise the affected part. Yeah, usually I just put out my legs straight or something and then put some air into it. Like just do this, and it works. Yeah, that's usually what I do when I feel tingling anywhere. Yeah, and just do this if it's on my hand, or do this if it's on my foot. That's what I do. Or do, yeah, so that's what I usually do. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just like to do that. Just like a behavior, when I do that. Oh, now I'm talking about blood vessels. Maybe it's about bleeding even more. I mean, blood or more. Well, blood bleeding where it's still about blood, right? Maybe it's going to be about the blood vessels. Yay! But it is going to be. So, yay! Let's talk about blood. Okay, blood vessels. Arteries, right, Dad? Arteries. Vessels that carry blood away from the heart are called arteries. They are thick and strong walled because the heart pumps out blood at high pressure that would burst a thin walled tube. The main artery taking blood from the left side of the heart is the aorta. It is thicker than your thumb. Thicker than my thumb. My thumb is thick. Thick. Nope, it's not that thick actually. Just the bones are super thick. Okay, thicker than my thumb. My bones are thicker than your thumb. The blood surges through it at 16 inches, 40 centimeters per second. The arteries divide or branch many times, becoming thinner walled and more narrow as they spread around the body. Top tips. Blood from the lower legs and feet must normally flow uphill. So up. Up the hill, not down the hill. Hill. Back to the heart. It is helped by squeezing actions of the leg muscles during walking and running. Standing still for a long time means leg muscles are not active. It helps to move your legs, tense your muscles. Bend down your feet and wiggle your toes. Keep your blood flowing well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep your blood flowing well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep your blood flowing well. Like the firefighter's hose pipe, the blood system is hydraulic. Hydraulic. What is this word? Is it hydraulic, whatever? Is it?
Hydraulic.
Are you just thinking that, or do
Hydraulic.
you know that for sure?
Hydraulic.
How is it? Huh?
Hydraulic.
Okay. Hydraulic in nature. It depends on liquid being pushed along pipes under pressure in the body case created by the heart. Arterial, right? Arterial, venal, vein, outer cover, inner lining, thick muscle and articular, capillary bed network / network, the muscles and the articulars, inner lining / outer cover, lumen, passage for blood, capillaries, and arteries, small branches, arterioles, lead into the next kind of blood vessel, the capillaries. These are much thinner than a human's hair. Thinner than my hair. Super thin. It's super thin then. Daddy, this thing in your body is thinner than your hair, the capillaries. It's like capital. Capillaries. They're much thinner than a human's hair, less than an inch. Oh, less than an inch. long, but there are thousands in every body part. And there are thousands of every body part. We learned about this in our last reading, didn't we? Yep, we did. All the words of capillary is 1,000 or 1 millimeter thick. Oxygen, nutrients, and other substances can pass through easily where they are needed. Veins. Capillaries join to form wider tubes or veins. Veins carry blood back to the heart, and they have thin, floppy walls because the blood in them has lost most of its pressure and oozes along slowly. The largest veins have one-way, flap-like veils to make sure the blood keeps flowing the right way. Arteries have strong, thick, tough walls which withstand blood pressure from the heart. Vein walls are thin and flexible. So strong and thin. So this is the thin, this is the strong. Yep. Strong, thin, strong. Microbody. The body is made of billions of microscopic parts called cells. Ooh, cells to heal. Healing. I want some healing powers. I'm gonna get some cells on my body. Cells. A capillary wall is just 1 cell thick. As oxygen and nutrients seep out from the blood, carbon dioxide and other waste pass into the blood to be taken away. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. The inside blood. Ooh, we're talking about blood here, but I want to talk about the heart here. Inside blood. The vital liquid blood contains at least 200 important substances and has at least 20 vital drops. An average adult baby has about 1/8 blood, which for most people is about 5 quarts or 5 liters. Just about 1/2 of the blood volume is a liquid called plasma. It is pale yellow and mostly water. It also contains energy-rich glucose, body salts, minerals, vitamins, and other nutrient substances called antibodies that fight germs and waste materials such as urea and carbon dioxide. Blood cells. Every pinhead-sized drop of blood contains 5 million red cells. 5 million. So 1 drop of our blood contains 5 million cells. You are losing 5 million cells from 1 drop of your blood. So do not drop your blood because you will lose 5 million blood. Lose so many cells that you will die. So it's pin head size, so the head of a pin. 5 million red cells. Wow, that's a lot. Each is shaped like a disc with a pushed end center on each side. Its job is to pick up oxygen from the lungs and transport it to the other body part. You know what? We actually lose 5 million cells or more each year from our teeth. Hey teeth, no more losing 5 million cells. You're losing 5 million cells because your teeth is wiggling. No, actually you're losing more than 5 million cells. A lot more blood comes out than a pinwheel size. It comes out like, whoa, water size. So you're losing so much blood cells of just the teeth. You gotta stay in there, no more dropping out. Actually, you can't do that. Or can you? Do you have superpowers or something? It is job to pick up oxygen to pick up oxygen from the lungs and transfer it to the body parts. When red cells collect oxygen, they become brighter red. As this gives up the oxygen, they change to darker reddish blue. Each drop of blood also contains 10,000, wait, am I reading this correctly? 10,000 white cells and 1/3 of a million platelets. Their jobs are shown on page 24, and this is just 22. We're just on page 22, and this has about, it has a lot of pages. I want to see how many pages it has. It has about 48 if we go to the index, 47 further information, 46. But where actually does it end from, just like this kind, not information or anything, just like no glossary index, just like this page. It ends on, oh great, it ends on 45 pages.
Speak it. Fast.
Yeah, I can't go. But in the lungs, reddish blue, okay. Their jobs are shown on page 24. There are several different kinds of white blood cells below, also called the lurkers. They're very size, shape, and past they contain, such as nucleus, cellular control center. Red cells have no nucleus below right. Flexible changing shape. Cell contains many keratins, plasma, keratins, large glands, C or B shaped muscles, SOP, over cells, 0.01 millimeters, many long lobed nucleus. Yeah, we get that already. Okay, top tips. Different people have slightly different types of blood, called blood groups. They include A, B, and 0. The roots, dips, prophecy, and roots.
Blood group A, B, C.
A, B.
Yeah.
And 0.
0 not. O.
And O.
Blood O. Blood
O.
A. Blood B.
O. I didn't know it was O.
Blood O.
O, H,
ठीक है सर?
O. A, B. Wait. A, B.
A.
It
Blood
is
A.
A, B together. A, B together. O.
And O. Blood O.
But it's two A, B's together. I'm just kidding. It's A, B apart, A, B apart, A, B together as one, and O.
Blood O.
No, and O. The resource is positive versus negative. In an energy, a person can receive a transfusion using blood donated by someone else. I don't want to get blood. You know what? I want to get blood donated from someone else. And do you know who that someone else is? It is called, what fruit is that called again? Pomegranate. And I wanted that, but there's no pomegranate. I never found a pomegranate again. But I want blood donated from a pomegranate. I want to donate a pomegranate with lots of blood. Yeah. Pomegranate. Good blood. They match my blood. They match everyone's blood. Except if you're allergic to it. I'm not matching blood then. Must be correct group or it can cause even more problems. So the blood donated has to be the correct group. Correct group is pomegranate to be in precise structures. So don't donate blood, just give that person a little more pomegranate than usual. Yeah, here's some medicine tips for you. I'm giving you the medicine tips. Some people can carry a card showing their blood group, so that is an emergency medical staff can give them the right kind of donated blood more quickly. A person may be given whole blood as blood transfuria or plasma, which is a liquid part of the blood. With the cells removed during a major operation, a patient will need 5 gallons, 20 liters, or more blood transfusions. Okay, so this is the cells, the size and stuff. So overall cell size so the big cell size are about 0.007 milliliters. That's a lot of zeros. 3 zeros. Like if you were to flip this, it would be 7,000 without the point, or 700.0. Yeah, it would be a lot more without the point. This center, so the center is kind of squeezed in. So if you made a little ball of Play-Doh, you would, to make a cell, the red cell, you would have to squeeze in a little in the center, so a little squeeze in like dirt hole or something, bludging rim, so the rim has to be like this and a little that, just like regular red cells, and it has to be red. It's a red cell after a while, and it is a red cell. Okay. Animal versus human. Again, first, will humans win or animals? Probably animals. Blood contains all substances vital for life, which makes it a complete food. A vampire bat lives on nothing else. It makes a small slit with its razor-sharp front teeth in a sleeping animal such as a pig or a horse, and that's about 0.03 quarts, 25 milliliters, or 5 teaspoons of blood at a feeding. Which they're not like real vampires, but like, they carry diseases. Yeah, so yeah, too many diseases for you to handle. Focus on health. Blood jobs. You got a job about blood? I do too. Viral blood is a vital delivery service carrying oxygen. I am a mailman of blood. Nutrients and dozens of other substances around the body. It also provides an intestinal collection service, taking in waste such as urea removal by the kidneys and carbon dioxide to expand the lungs. Wait, actually, the mailman should do this. I shall deliver and do everything correctly and do all that failure. I think about that. But in my body, I already do it. So I did it. I'm done. I'm done with my job. I did it since I was a baby, or born, or in my mom's stomach. Yeah. Blood also carries other body chemicals called hormones. Those are the little ones that make the muscles. Like the muscles, these muscles? Yeah, those are what it makes. For example, these control the process such as growth, emergency use, water balance in the body. Blood helps to keep us in control of our temperature too. As blood flows, it spreads out the heat from the busy warmer parts such as active muscles to keep the whole body at even temperatures. Fighting disease. White cells are flexible and can change shape. Most help to clean the blood and fight germs. The body makes a lot of extra white cells when germs invade during an infection. Some types eat germs whole. Others make natural body chemicals called antibodies that kill or disable germs. White cells, along with other parts that defend the body against germs, and diseases are part of the immune system. The little flying germ, like a fly. Red blood cells and capillaries surrounding cells and tissues, sealing leaks, patterns, or involved in closing at a cut or wound. Lentils and swell become very sticky and also what? Release chemicals that make thin, sticky string like fibers appears in the blood around the wound. The petals and fiber trap the other blood cells and any germs to form a sticky lump called a clot. This seals the leak. As the sealing takes place, the clot hardens into a scab and falls off. I get it. Like some, you know how it's like hard and little like you can just peel it off. It's like those ones, and it just peels right off. It's like, I think that's what it's talking about. Blood clots naturally seal a small cut or wound. If it is a small wound is clean, then pressing a pad on it for 10 to 15 minutes will help clotting the process. Another dressing on top prevents side and bin disturbed big or dirty cuts, clean expert attention. Sticky threads, fiber appeared and mentioned, and wall red cells, planted or trapped in the person. Oh, I see the germs in there. What? Microbodies, some types of white blood cells, such as microscopic ears, can surround a germ just as a bacterium and consist in order to destroy it. Microscopic and similar white blood cells are able to change shape and move about by flowing. This microscopic is flowing around, taking the portion process will be decreased. All those blood are fighting for the living, but no, they have to be swallowed whole. Hey, guess I just found what defeats germs. Ourselves, and I never knew. We defeat germs. Defeats animals, germs, and every germ. Yay! Germs defeated. So, and everyone else. I think we should go. Is it almost time yet, Dad, to go? Okay, I have to keep on doing this then. Helma. Blood and vessels problems. Helmaphobia, right, Dad? Helmaphobia. In the blood problems, the blood cannot clot properly. This condition runs in the family and almost always to affect males, although females can be carriers and pass it on to their sons without actually becoming ill themselves. Hemophilia is treated by giving the missing clotted minerals by transfusion and donated blood. Microbody, the sickle cell and blood red cells become this happen in curved or sickle. Sickle cells do not carry oxygen well and tend to get tangled up, blocking small blood vessels. Sickle cell runs in families and affects people in some ethnic groups and more than others. Treatment for condition includes transfusion and various parts of the blood medical drugs. Treatments. I don't like these kind of treatments. Anemoia. In the anemoia, there are fewer red blood cells to carry oxygen, so an person is pale and tired. The oxygen-carrying substance is in red cells. Hemoglobin? Wait, what? Is this hemoglobin or something?
Hemoglobin.
Oh, something like Robin. Well, actually, we have to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna start here in Hemoglobin, or I'm gonna get a quick review in the blood and vessel problems. Yeah. So I have to go by. We're in the library. Yeah, me and my dad in the Erie, PA Public Library. And bye. And what should we say today? Like yesterday, stay healthy, stay alive, and bye. Keep yourselves good.